Well, it's that time of year again to deck the halls and festoon the walls. Hi, I'm Susan, and the name of my channel is Decorating Magic. Today, I'm going to give you some ideas on how to decorate your front door for the holidays. As you can see, I've already hung my garland, and I like to use a lot of natural materials, but my garland is artificial. It's just so much easier. I go ahead and assemble it inside where I'm warm and comfortable. It comes in 3-foot sections that I attach end to end with its own little wire. After I get it assembled, then I wrap my lights through the garland, and lastly, I attach the poly mesh ribbon to the garland. The stuff is really cool. It comes in a 30-foot roll. It's 30 feet by 21 inches, and it's less than $15. You can get it online, you can get it at a floral supply store, or I've even seen it in little specialty craft stores at the mall. It's super easy to work with, and you can use it again and again, year after year. It makes a big impact too. It's a lot of bang for your buck. The way I started mine is I made a bow, which I'll show you how to do in just a minute. It's super simple. But I started with the bow and attached it to the center, and then just attached it with these little red chenilles to the garland. Just every 18 inches or so until I was down to the end. And then I just simply attached it to my doorway with nails that are there every year. I just use the same ones and attach these chenilles, wrap them right around it. Hold it on good and tight. Other than the garland, I have a simple wreath. I use a metal wreath just because my door is black and really a green wreath just wouldn't show up. And then I've also made some poly mesh bows for my lanterns. And I've dressed my pot with Christmas greenery because underneath it doesn't look so great. As you can see, this pot looks pretty sad and it could use some help. The first thing I'm going to do is layer in some white pine. Now, one thing to remember when you're working with white pine, it's sappy and you can get pitch all over your clothes and your hands, so be careful. I'm just going to lay 4 pieces in each corner, or 1 piece in each of the 4 corners. I might put a little extra in there. Now I'm going to put this stuff in. Honestly, I don't know what this is. It's in one of my neighbor's yards, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's some kind of pine, but it's beautiful. And I'm going to layer this in. So not only are we covering up our pot and making it look prettier, we're also mulching it, keeping it protected over the winter. Your pots will look pretty, probably till February. All right, we've got that in. The magnolia, I just stick right into the dirt. And it kind of keeps all this stuff pinned down. And I just kind of go around until it looks nice and full. It's already looking a lot better. The next thing I do is put in some Nandina berries. Now, most of this stuff I've gotten out of my yard or my neighbor's yard. It's easy to find, but worst case scenario, you could get it from a florist. But see how that nice big pop of red color really brings it to life. And I found some pretty little orange berries too. I'm just going to lay one in. More color. The last thing I do to dress my pot is to make the super simple poly mesh bow. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. First though, let me say I did buy 2 rolls of this. I bought 1 whole roll for the garland and another roll for the 4 bows. So that makes them each approximately 7 feet. Now it's so easy. Let me just show you. I found the center and you just scrunch it up. Then you got about 10 inches and bring it back to the center. We're not really actually making a bow. And then I go to the other side and do the same thing. Go out about 10 inches and bring it back to the center. And then I just use my red chenille to scrunch it up. And I'm going to use the same red chenille to attach it to my topiary form. The thing that's great about these chenilles is that they're soft, so they won't scratch the paint like on my lanterns. So it goes like this. Just twists on. You can futz with it a little bit. Get it to go where you want. And there you go. Well, the last thing to do is put the bow up on the lantern and we're done. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope I've given you some ideas for your front door. Remember, your house doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be interesting. Till next time, I'll see you on Decorating Magic.